Welcome to Watchat, where we chat about watches and other facts of life. This watch is so good for its money, I had to get more than one piece. Over the years, the Hamilton Khaki Field line of watches have made remarkable footprints through its cinematic association. None so far can compare with this big small watch. Big because it's a big deal, and small because it's a smaller thingy here. You get the drift. Anyway, the H70405-730 here was debuted in the 2014 sci-fi blockbuster movie Interstellar, starring Matthew McConaughey, Jessica Chastain, Matt Damon, and Anne Hathaway. Ah, that ever so gorgeous Anne Hathaway. Meow. Ahem, and I digress. The story follows a group of astronauts led by Cooper, Matthew McConaughey, who travel through a wormhole in search of a new home for humanity. Cooper's team includes Dr. Brand and Hathaway, who must navigate dangerous space phenomena and relativity as they travel to distant planets to search for habitable worlds. Prior to leaving for this mission, Cooper gave his daughter, Murph, this car key, which Cooper subsequently used it to communicate with her through space and time. Hence, this is nicknamed the Murph. The watch plays a key role in the story, and it does have a significant amount of screen time compared to most watches in the cinematic arena. It is an awesome movie. If you've not watched it, I'll recommend you to check it out. The original Murph used in Interstellar has a 42mm diameter, which is also available on retail. Unlike that portrayed in the movie, the 42mm has the word Eureka printed in Morse code in lacquered on the second hand. Staying true to the original design and responding to the masses' demand, albeit in a more compact size, Hamilton responded with this 38mm with a thickness of only 11.1mm. The entire stainless steel case is all brush finish, making it a pretty low maintenance watch. The bezel is slightly leveled up with polished finish. The lack of crown guards, the absent lug holes, and the shortened lugs gives it a simplistic and timeless design. Between that 20mm lug width, there is a hard black cowl strap with white stitching. The initial feel of the strap was rather unwelcoming. However, after breaking it in a couple of wears, the strap is rather sturdy and long-lasting. The strap is well bolstered and the two holders here are solid. The engraved 3-pin buckle here are brushed with the exception on the bevel that are all polished. The see-through case back vividly reveals the H10 caliber automatic movement. This ETA base has 25 joules, 21,600 bph and approximately plus-minus 15 seconds a day accuracy. Interestingly, the H10 caliber is usually used on watches with a date complication. The Murph, however, is a timepiece without a date. The huge pull-out crown has a smooth winding. It's engraved, by the way. The low-key, timeless, and no-frill dial on this watch is the glue that holds it all together. The beige vintage-style superluminova printing on the matte black dial, coupled with the cathedral hands, really brings out its full vintage character. The huge aviation numerals and its size proportion on this 38mm is just perfect in bringing out its legibility. This watch is so cool, I had to get one for my siblings. There is something really magical about this watch. Wearing it tends to bring out the gentleman from the 1920s in me and the chivalry I thought I never had. A bridge between time and space. Interstellar indeed. Magical. I know what you're thinking. What's the diff between this and the other field or aviator watch? Well, I'm not saying that this is the best watch out there or the watch for everyone. It is, however, in my humble opinion, an amazing watch for a bang for your buck. Sure, it has its flaws. The lume could have been better and the leather could have been softer. The second hand could have been smoother as well. However, consider this. A 100-meter water-resistant, sapphire crystal with AR coating, 80 hours of power reserve, the shorter lugs, a watch you can wear with a suit or to a Sunday brunch, a cinematic icon, a possible horological icon, the use of Niverchron balance spring which provides better magnetic and shock resistance, and the fact that it is also good looking and it has very good proportion design, all for the following price. So, what do you think of the Murph? Do you prefer the 38mm or the 42mm? Do you think that this is better than Seiko at the same price range? Do you think there will be a price adjustment by Hamilton soon? Do share your views in the comments below and help us collectors out. If you like this kind of video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to support me, and I'll really appreciate it and promise to upload more videos like this. Until the next one, thank you for watching.